Some believe we should throw out every theory of human behavior because of big data, years of research and theory. Well, I don't want to. With enough data, the numbers speak for themselves. Yep, let's just trust the numbers. This is how Skynet begins. Google controls advertising with just applied mathematics. Google doesn't give a flying about what you say. They have numbers. If Young Metro don't trust you, Future's gonna shoot you. In big data, Young Metro don't trust you.
Dude, shoot me in the elevator?
The petabyte age of big data forces data to be seen mathematically first and establish context for it later. Data will be more important than water. Big data was used to prove Donald Trump wrong about his assessment of immigrants and their supposed link to crime. We'll take a cent off for that.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
But big data is being used to help Trump's campaign target specific voters. So if Donald Trump is benefiting, bring that sin back.
I don't think I've had failures, but let's go ahead. Ask me about a couple.
Okay, Trump hotels and casinos filed for bankruptcy protection 3 times in 6 years.
Okay, let me explain it to you. Very simple.
Isn't that a failure?
Not really.
Big data is trying to make the scientific method obsolete. You mean to tell me all those science experiments and projects I did in elementary were all bullshit? Oh, f you, big data. There is rising evidence through big data that environment can influence inheritable traits. So I am a product of my environment? I'm not okay with that. Yeah, this is Jacksonville, Florida. Orange Park. This is one of the good neighborhoods. Big data authorizes us to say correlation is enough. Coincidence and just cause can't be used to explain to your new girlfriend why you and one of your exes were at the same restaurant. She can just go to the big data. J. Craig Venter used big data to discover thousands of previously unknown species of bacteria and other life forms. Don't we have enough bacteria already? Correlation can take the place of causation, and science can advance without recent models, unified theories, or any mechanical explanation at all. So now we gotta fire all of the scientists? Kids, don't go to school for science.
You're fired! What?
There's an environment of uncertainty with big data. That can't be good. Big data hinges on technology, analysis, and mythology. Oh man, they wouldn't drag poor Thor into this. According to some proponents of big data, forget taxonomy, ontology, and psychology. Who knows why people do what they do? The point is they do it, and we can track and measure it with unprecedented fidelity. So detectives, stop your investigation. Who cares about that murderer's motive? I've tracked and measured the numbers, and murder is the trending thing right now. Hashtag trend. See that advertisement for the Reebok men's question? I was looking for those about 2 months ago. Just leave already. Did we mention big data is intrusive of privacy and supports invasive marketing? Just listen to these guys.
Chicago recently received a mailing from Office Max addressed to his name along with the phrase, "Daughter killed in car crash."
Why would they have that kind of information?
Here's some more. Listen to this.
Is able to collect so many data points about you that they're able to determine somehow, perhaps through data mining, your exact willingness to pay for a certain item.
Imagine you want to sell a product for $10. Customer A pays and goes home happy, but customer B only has $6 to spare, and customer C would pay as much as $16. Flat pricing means you make $20 and lose a customer. Personalized pricing means making $12 more and serving them all. The advantage to a company is clear.
Data is being used against you, not to help you.
From matching you to your interests, which is what profiling has been about until recently, to actually assembling what researchers have been calling a persuasion profile of you. It's basically using data to figure out how you can be best persuaded.
What if your data indicates you're not just buying a flight for vacation, but to visit your sick mother? then it indicates you might be persuaded to pay a higher price.
You know, the idea that you can reach people at a time when they're most vulnerable seems to be a logical consequence.